From the get-go, we knew we were going to be an all-electric house. And the first thing that we designed and built was this shed with a single pitch roof facing north. Everything in the design and the build has been predicated on this idea that it was going to be a big solar array and the battery inverters were going to run the show. My name is Marcin Teisseyre. I'm a homeowner here in Millthorpe, New South Wales, and I'm the owner of the Selectronic SP Pro home energy system with a battery. We wanted to install a hybrid system predominantly for energy independence, being able to generate our own power and use our power. And in the long term, the reduction in our carbon footprint will become a factor. One of the unforeseen features of having an all-electric house that is essentially running its own power supply is that you can end up using more power, but that's okay because it's free. And so we can live very, very comfortably. We don't worry about the hot water running out, and we have lovely underfloor heating, and the swimming pool has a heater. We have the induction hot plate oven and steam oven, and these things are all running essentially for free, and that is a really wonderful benefit of having a system like this. In addition to all the house loads, I can run power to this enormous shed, and I can build my climbing walls for myself and my kids and have a little workshop in here, and it supports that kind of lifestyle very aptly here. One of the benefits of having this type of system is the monitoring that comes with it. Using the monitoring, I was alerted to the fact that one of the pumps was running when it shouldn't have been. So that led me to investigate, and I found that one of the pipes had burst. And so I wouldn't have known that had I not had the energy monitoring system available. That's actually happened on more than one occasion. I have looked at the monitoring system and realised that something's not right and have been able to diagnose it quicker. We have a three-phase system. There are 3 strings of 5 kilowatts of solar on the roof, and each one is connected to a 5 kilowatt solar inverter, and that is fed into 3 481 SP Pros. So 5 kilowatts rated output. And those 3 battery inverters see the roughly 40 kilowatt hours of lithium iron phosphate battery, of which 80% of that is usable power. The choice was between going fully off-grid, which mandated a petrol diesel generator as a backup, or getting a grid connection. And we knew that grid connection would only really be for backup and for export, and price-wise they were pretty comparable. However, the electricity from the grid is cleaner than running a generator. I don't have to maintain the grid like I'd have to maintain a diesel generator. And having the grid available for export when we've got excess power, financially you're better off. So yeah, it was an easy decision because the cost of the generator and the cost of getting the grid connection were very similar. If we'd had to put a new transformer on the pole, it would have been 40-50 grand for sure. And I would have just poured that money into a bigger battery, bigger solar array, everything. We've been completely buffered from any price increases because our power bills are so small that even when they go up a bit, it's still a very small power bill. We're very lucky that we made that decision 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and I haven't actually done the calculations to work out when it'll pay itself back, but I'm sure our yearly power bill wouldn't be any less than $5,000. So based on that, it'll be probably around 15 years. And the intangible benefits, like not having to worry about a power bill, I think are really understated. I think the ability to live in a comfortable house year round and not really worry about your energy bill, the benefits of that are underappreciated. The key factors in going with Selectronic equipment was that the installer had a lot of experience with them over many years, and we liked that they were Australian made and Australian owned. Their warranty available was as good or better than any other manufacturer, and the reputation of Selectronic for our kind of design was superior, I think, to anyone else that we looked at. I think the best kind of home energy system is one that you don't have to engage with very much. I never have to come into this area. I never have to interact with the system unless I want to. And so this is definitely that kind of system, yeah.